What's up, folks? I'm just gonna get right to the point about this human food chain that you are, and you just don't realize it. That you are sold as cattle, as on the stock market, as a living, as a dead zombie, and the only way to stop this cycle of life of being recycled back in here is proof of life, and that's through your currency that lives inside of you, that comes from your heart. And when that comes from your heart and you write that intent onto a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all and release everybody from the bondage of time and money and forgiveness of my filthy soul. You will be entered into the book of life and out of the food chain, the recycle bin. And I'm telling you, folks, you're not getting out of here. Nobody is getting out of here until 144,000 come blood thick with Mark Braun that holds the spear of destiny. And that is, I'd suggest to get to his channel. It's Saturn. And you'll probably have to write blood over intent after Saturn to get to it, past all the bullshit that you think you're a fucking monkey on a spinning ball in infinite space and all that shit. But Mark Braun is the only one that's going to get us to the Exodus. And all you truthers out there that keep posting about this, I know, I've been there. Give it up. Quit going to them fucking, what are they called, community hearings, where you go to the city hall and speak your voice to what? Who? You think you're gonna change anything? You're not gonna change anything by going to these meetings. They're distractions. They just give you false hopes. Nothing is going to change, so give it up. Fake ass truthers, until you spill your real currency into the ethernet, nothing is going to change. You're in a computer simulation, so stop going to the city hall and fucking protesting about 5G, chemtrails, and whatever else is going on. Nobody's gonna come to save you. You met your fate until you spill your blood currency, blood thick with Satan, into the ethernet. Or you're just part of the food chain. Blood up or shut the fuck up. And here it is, spelled out right in front of you, folks. And this is what your kids are watching. And it's, cartoons tell you the truth because you're living in a motherfucking cartoon simulation, and it's ridiculous. This is the recycle place. Rich soil grows what? A plant, and then a caterpillar forms onto the plant, and then the caterpillar what? Turns into a small bird. It's saying, and then it's like, look at all this death and fear in these, even the smaller animals, and they just don't see it yet. And look at this pornographic shit right here. And this is Adventure Time. This is what your kids are watching. He's sticking his arm up this fucking, his ass, and he has a smile, but all these guys, look. And then when the small bird comes, here comes death for these guys, the caterpillars, because they know they're going to die. The angel of death is going to find you. Look at this horror on this guy's face. And this is the same horror. And see, he thinks it's funny now. Well, you know, the fucking, all this shit. And then he starts going back downhill where the big bird gets, you know, the small bird or the big worm eats the small bird, and they see this horror recycle bin, and then the big bird dies. Bacteria